So, at my school in my last year, my principal came up to me a week before school was set to start and said, "You are going to teach." I was teaching first grade at the time. So I didn't really have like the hormonal issues with the kids. They were still very super nice. But she says to me, "You're going to teach first grade and kindergarten at the same time."
Oh, wow.
How?
In the same classroom?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. They'll do that sometimes. Stack 2 or 3 grades,
like-
special ed.
Right.
You mean like a
That's
bridge?
crazy.
So you mean like a bridge class?
Yeah.
A bridge class
special
telling
ed
me
class?
a week before school
Yeah,
was
no,
scheduled to
that's
begin with
crazy.
no
Yeah,
para.
yeah.
It was just going to be me teaching 2 grades at the same time.
Yep. Yeah.
And
How many kids?
I think it probably would have been like close to 30 total.
Do they
Oh,
count
that's crazy.
Do they count the kindergartens as half of a first grader?
Because I know we use the word bridge, so just for the people that don't know, bridge class is when you take like half kindergartners or half first graders, you put them in there, and you're like, well, you got to teach both of them at the same time.
Yeah.
got
There's some
kindergarten.
special ed classes where, like, if it's a 12-1, that you'll have 3 kids that are in 6th, 3 kids that are in 7th, and 3 kids that are in 8th.
Yeah.
And so they'll make you teach. And so the teacher has to, when they teach math, they have to teach 3 different maths, 3 different Englishes.
See, that was my next
3
question.
different. Yeah.
Like,
So
the older kids got to be bored, right? And
Well,
and-
yes, but that's one of the bullshit aspects of the public school system, right? Where it's like these teachers are forced to create 3 lessons every period, and at 3 different learning levels. And then, and then to dive into it even more, is like some of your 6th grade kids don't even know first grade math. And then you can't teach first grade math, which might actually help them. You have to teach them 6th grade math as simplified as possible. But if their learning ability is so far behind what you're trying to teach them, you get to a point where it's like it's impossible for me to teach them 6th grade math if they have a first grade math level of understanding.
and why did they do that to you?
Because they could, and because they
The
need it.
limited resources
don't
and the
wanna
fact
pay
that
people.
they don't want to pay people.
You're doing 2 jobs now.
Basically, yeah. And so, as I said, this was a week before the school year started, so I had no preparation. I've never been trained in that. I've always taught 1 grade at a time. So that's really the year that I was like, okay, it's time to go, because I told her flat out, I'm not going to do that. And it turned into a really heated conversation with like this much older woman who was my boss, and we were kind of at odds after that point. But I didn't get fired because I guess she
Can't
needed
fire
me.
me. You need me.
Right.
Yeah.